fun trip. Driving alongside the Colorado River. It's been really beautiful. Yesterday, when I got into Colorado, it was still quite smoky from wildfires in surrounding states. I don't know if there are any here in Colorado. However, there's a front moving in and some thunderstorms expected over the next couple of days. And I think that is clearing out the smoke. It's really pretty today. I have made it here to my camp about 5 miles south of Aspen proper, the Difficult Campground. It's kind of a funny name. I found it on the Campendium app and I made my reservations through recreation.gov. I only made the reservations a couple of days ago, so I'm very grateful that there were sites available. I'm here for 2 nights. However, I will have to move from this particular site to another site tomorrow. This is a very popular destination for tourism, so I think I got pretty lucky. It is a really beautiful site surrounded by, you guessed it, aspen trees, and it's pretty private considering it is a public campground. It's a Forest Service campground. I saw only a couple of options for boondocking and I was a bit nervous that there wouldn't be any camping available considering the fact that it is a very busy area. So I thought I'd just go ahead and pay for camping just to know for sure that I had a place to lay my head tonight. I think I made it here in just the nick of time because the skies are looking very ominous and I'm thinking that those thunderstorms are going to happen fairly quickly here. I think for tonight, I'm just going to go ahead and relax. It's been a long day of driving. I don't have cell service here, but I knew that in advance from reading the reviews. So I downloaded a bunch of TV shows and movies, and I also have books to read. So I think I'm gonna have a nice relaxing evening here. And then tomorrow, we're gonna do some cooking, some exploring, maybe a little hiking, and it's going to be a great day. I will see you all in the morning. Good night. It's raining. Top of the morning to you from a very wet Aspen, Colorado. It rained off and on all night, and more on than off, and very heavy at times. I did know that there were thunderstorms expected. However, I don't think they were supposed to last this late into the morning. It is currently raining now and somewhat heavy. You might be able to hear it falling on the camper. It is a very soothing sound to go to sleep to. I often listen to rain sounds to help me fall asleep, so I didn't mind that overnight. However, it might affect the day's activities. When I drive out of here, I do have to switch sites, as I mentioned yesterday. So when I drive out of here, I will go to where I have some cell service and check on the current forecast. We'll check it out and we'll find something to do and somewhere to explore today regardless. There is a trailhead right here at the campground, and I read some good things about the trail. However, after all the rain last night, I think it's going to probably be a muddy mess. Anyhow, nothing sounds better on a cold, rainy morning than some comfort food, so it is time to get some breakfast going. Now in the same pan, I'm just going to fry up a couple turkey sausage. And an egg. And what would a breakfast sandwich be without a slice of cheese? Okay, let's plate this bad boy. Beautiful. The dishes are done. It didn't take much to do. I try to cook in one pot or one pan if possible to conserve on cleanup and water, which I always have to keep an eye on. And it is time to do what I call battening down the hatches, and that's just basically breaking down camp, which doesn't involve a lot. All it really means is putting away all the loose items. I usually store all of my sink items in the kitchen sink. And then I have a kind of a bungee cord on the cabinet above that I secure the upper cabinets with, and I do the same in the bathroom. Just make sure that everything is put into the sink. It's still raining, so I think we will take a little driving tour into Aspen. Like I've said, I've never been there before, so I want to check it out and see what town is like. Okay, I found some paid parking on the street, so I went ahead and paid for it. I think I'm going to explore by foot. It seems a bit easier to do. I have my rain gear on. I'm going to grab my umbrella. I have no idea where I am in town, but that is part of the adventure. So let's take a look around Aspen on a rainy day by foot. Aspen in Colorado's Rocky Mountains is a ski resort town and year-round destination for outdoor recreation. It's also known for its high-end restaurants and boutiques. Fancy schmancy! Founded as a mining camp during the Colorado silver boom and later named Aspen for the abundance of aspen trees in the area, the city boomed during the 1880s, its first decade. It's a little bit expensive for my taste around here, but it is a beautiful town. There is a reason I came to this area, which you will see in an upcoming video. Now this is my kind of store, but who am I kidding? Outdoors gear can be almost as expensive as Prada. Did somebody say coffee? Why, yes, please. Well, that's a little bit different type of adventure than you're used to seeing me on. We are going to head to a nature preserve while it's not raining before heading back to camp. There was something that I felt coming in the air during this trip to Aspen, and that feeling was autumn. A little bit of blue sky showing itself. Those beautiful patches of blue sky did not last long because as soon as I got back to camp, it started pouring. I am in my new site. I was in site 16 and now I am in site 23. They look very similar. However, this site is much bigger. So if you have a big rig, this would be a good site for you. There aren't any services here. It's dry camping other than pit toilets. So just be prepared for that. But they are very private, lots of trees around each site so you don't see your neighbors. I really like it actually. It's a nice place. I wasn't expecting such a rainy day today, so I have had to adjust my plans accordingly. And actually it was kind of cool because I wound up going into town, which I probably would not have done had it not been for the rain. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my stroll around town. It's very pretty. It's nice having all the beautiful green mountains surrounding some of the old architecture of the buildings. And I enjoyed my cafe mocha. It was really good. Anyhow, I am getting pretty hungry. I have not eaten since this morning other than a few pistachios when I got here to camp. So tonight I'm just going to make a quick, easy go-to meal that I like to make, and it is pretty healthy actually as well. Tonight I will be doing a super easy stir fry. I will be stir frying these veggies with this chicken that I had left over already cooked. So it's just warming up, and this Uncle Ben's jasmine rice, which is super easy. You just add a couple tablespoons of water and heat it up and it is done. It's very tasty. I'll add some soy sauce and yeah, it's gonna be good. Just going to saute my veggies in a little olive oil. I added a little pepper but no salt because the soy sauce has salt in it, even though I did get low sodium soy sauce. There's my rice. getting warmed up. Added the chicken and it is looking good. I've plated it up and it looks amazing. Just gonna add some soy sauce and it's ready to eat. And we even got a little sun. Holy moly, I am stuffed. I ate so much, I'm so full. I'm gonna go ahead and get comfortable because it's feeling a little chilly out, so I'm gonna bundle up and get warm and start preparing for my day tomorrow. I have a little bit of prep to do because I will be getting a very early start. Make sure you stay tuned so that you can see that video next week. I hope you enjoyed joining me in Aspen, my first time here. It, was a little adventure. Sometimes I take you on big adventures and sometimes it's just more like everyday life. But I hope you enjoyed coming along. And yeah, don't go anywhere. We have a lot more to come and I will see you all on the next one. Thanks so much, everybody. I really appreciate your support. Bye-bye.